What's up? Twin Cities Rider here. So, Grom Venture, round 2 happening. I'm bleeding already. So, made about 70 miles so far out of town. Just finally escaped the city traffic. It's kind of hectic. Again, feeling like an asshole holding a couple people up. But for the most part, been able to keep about 60 miles per hour with all this shit on, so it's going pretty well. Gonna get some Culvers, and then should be like another half hour or so until I get to Banning State Park. That'll be the first stop for the night, so. Banning State Park, made it from the cities. This is the first day of this Grom venture. I figured I would take you guys into the park here with me, so let me put you on here. So what really drew me to this place was they have like this abandoned mill here that looks really cool, and I want to potentially climb on it, check it out, do some hella dope photography, and yeah, so on. So this appears to be the office right here. I'm going to have to... Okay, good, there's an RV here, so that tells me that camping is a go here right now. Oh, look, a little deer. Let's see if he likes the Grom. No, not this one. I've seen a lot of deer that don't mind Groms. Okay, so here's the camping area. It's fortunate enough to get a spot kind of tucked away in the back. Okay, that's 18. What the fuck is squeaking? Well, I'm gonna have to figure that out. So I got camp set up. Now I figure I better go explore and see what I came here to see. Okay, Banning State Park already has my seal of approval. There's like all these giant rocks like everywhere. I feel like I'm in Colorado again, only there's like life and greenery and a lot of mosquitoes and ticks. So yeah, definitely check this place out. Really cool. I mean, I guess there was a quarry here, so it makes sense there's all these giant rocks, but having lived in Minnesota, I don't see this very often. Not too many places other than the North Shore I've seen rocks like these, so very cool. And it's not too far from the cities either, so if you're looking for like just a quick, weekend trip or something like that, Banning State Park is pretty awesome. Okay, so the second I said there were big rocks here, I turn a corner and I see all this, like, all the way up there. Like, this is a real anomaly for Minnesota. Got this little like rock path to go through and such. I turn another corner and I see all this. So I'm starting to wonder if all this has something to do with the quarry, like if they blasted this out to make it like so perfect and even. I'm not sure. I really don't know much about excavation. I don't know if that's what you call it, but I almost wonder, yeah, if this is man-made. They were indeed removing the stone. So all this here, I guess, was man-made. They dug into the ground to make it this abruptly, like, sharp. It wasn't, like, eroded or something, so that definitely explains it, because I do not see anything like this in Minnesota normally. Fast-moving water from Minnesota. Makes sense though with the rocks, like, doesn't just erode and widen out like other places. I think this thing's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull that off there. It's freaking heavy, man. Cool. Okay, so this is the place that drew me here. I have this thing for abandoned buildings, and I looked up like the top 10 coolest abandoned buildings in Minnesota, and this place was one of them. And I couldn't resist. I had to like go out of my way a little bit to see this place. So, check. Now I'm gonna explore it and do what I came here for. Well, this is it. Inside of the old power station, mill thing. I have no idea. It's pretty cool. Really wish I got here during the day so I would have got better photography in, but what can you do? It might show up in the video, it might show, it might not. If anything, I got to see it, so there we go. It is getting dark out though, so I probably will head back to my campsite and just chill out. What's up, guys? So, just woke up, slept in, because I did not sleep well last night. It was cold, and I got myself into sort of a panic. On the way in, the wheel was squeaking, and some shit got caught in there. You know, that's what I know it is. You know, that's why I know my wheel is squeaking. Just some shit between the brake pad and the disc. But I was just looking for like any excuse just to turn around and go get my other bike. A little spoiler for the future, I got a new bike, but I won't talk about that now. Yeah, I was just looking for any way to avoid doing the really remote soul line section today. Just really nervous about it. I'm really worried about breakdowns. I'm always worried about breakdowns, and that's why I'm so like intensive about maintenance and stuff like that. Just trying to avoid that happening, and I work on my bike all the time, but I'm realizing, man, I just gotta work on myself. Like, just need to chill out, realize worst case scenario, I break down and I have to get towed, or I have to push my bike a little ways. You know, if I crash and break something, same thing, just gotta push my bike a little ways. You know, the consequences are there, but they're not like I'm gonna, you know, just die or something, or like it's gonna cost me $1 million. So yeah, just gotta get over that. I'm gonna pack up camp here, kind of talk myself down, and I'm ready to get going. I think it's also just that like first day jitters. I call it like ADV. There's, when you're going solo, there's always the first day jitters. Like first Grom venture, the first night, I was like, oh my god, I'm in this weird place, so far away from home. Colorado trip, as soon as I was in the Badlands, man, like, I gotta get back, man, like, what the hell am I doing all the way out here? But then when the sun comes up on the second day, there's always just that, like, good feeling of, okay, this is cool. I've gotten this far, I can go a little further. And I don't know what it is, man. Maybe it's just me, but like when the sun goes down on the first day, it's always just bad feelings, and then the sun comes up on the second day, then you're ready for adventure. That's when the adventure really begins. So
a smile upon your face, and I see something shimmering in your eyes. And they say if you want to glimpse the future, you need space. And you said you'll put down your morning guns. Would you follow me to wander? Take my hand and walk beside me in a world I find it hard to not give in.
What's up, guys? So, I haven't been filming a whole lot, mainly due to the event I came up here for, which that event is all over now, and due to other life stuff and just trying to get some stuff done, I'm gonna head back to Minneapolis. What's up, YouTube? So, I'm going to make it back to Minneapolis today. I said I was going to do it the other day when I was setting up my campsite at a secret location, but I ended up visiting a good friend of mine and staying at their place for a little bit. And I got the ground packed up here, so today I'm heading back. And today, got a light rain going on here, and it's going to turn into a heavy rain a little bit later. So this is going to be the ultimate test of the Grom's waterproofness, whatever you want to call it. It's been about an hour and a half so far. At first it was getting really bad because my waterproof boots are not holding up. They're filled with water right now. I'm basically sloshing in water. So that was becoming a problem because of the temperature, but luckily when I got below Walker, I hit like the pressure front. So now at this point, the air is wet but warm. So hopefully I don't get like hypothermia. Maybe trench foot, who knows, but been listening to a podcast. It's Science Verse on Spotify, and that's keeping me entertained. So I'm just gonna keep on crunching out miles here. All right, getting gas once again. I'm in Brainerd today, and the ground is just freaking soaked. But since I'm in Brainerd, that means I'm more than halfway there. So hopefully no trench foot or hypothermia today. Fingers are actually doing all right. Haven't even had to break out my mitts yet, so it's going well. I got the wind at my back. That's a big thing. On the way here, I was only able to go 40. I've been keeping about 60 the whole way, so let's go and get them to dry off, rest up, stretch out, and hit the road again here.